Hi, I'm Phil Smy, and this will be my year in cryptocurrency. Hi everybody, Phil Smy back for another in my series about cryptocurrency. This could be, well, episode 2 or 3. I haven't decided what order I'm going to put these in because, my head is kind of exploding right now. This whole cryptocurrency thing, it's really, there seems to be kind of two sides to it, and this is what I'm having trouble reconciling that. So I'm going to talk about it a little bit in this video. You have this idea of these cryptocurrency coins, altcoins, that people are going onto exchanges. We'll talk about all that later, but buying, or investing in or whatever. And similar to how you buy stocks, you buy a portion of it and, a portion of a Bitcoin or whatever it is. You're buying, exchanging some value for some other value and hoping that will go up, and so what are cryptocurrencies? All currencies solve kind of the same two problems, or have the same two problems. They're all about the transfer of value and the storage of value, right? So, I use my money. Oh, I should have had Japanese yen here. Anyway, you use your money and you go to the store and I give you some money and you give me some stuff, so that's a transfer of value. Or I have stacks of money in the corner, which I don't, but in theory, and that's my storage of value. Or it's in the bank and that's my storage of value. But like I said last time, that's totally different. That's almost digital. So cryptocurrency is a currency, let's say, so it has to solve those two problems. And right now, people really seem to be focused on the storage of value. Like they're buying Bitcoins, hoping that the Bitcoin will go up. So that storage of value has increased for them. That's what they're hoping for. But the developers of these coins, they're focused on transfer of value, hopefully, because that's really what changing to a new kind of currency is about. So what's kind of weird is, when you get into these things, you want to learn about what these coins are. And so they have these things called white papers that are, the published structure of the coin, or what it's there for, what problems it's there to solve, because, supposedly Bitcoin doesn't solve all the problems, so you'll have something like Ethereum come out, or Bitcoin Cash, or Litecoin, that are supposed to solve these different problems. So you can go and you can read the white paper. And that's what I've done as a good little investor, right? But the problem is, I'm just going to pull my machine a little bit closer here. The problem is, when you look at the white paper, I don't understand how that relates to the coin that we're investing in, because rarely, if ever, do these white papers talk about the coins that you can go and buy on an exchange. So if I want to look at, there's this kind of hot coin right now, EOS. And so let me just read the abstract from the EOS white paper. And that is, EOS.io software introduces a new blockchain architecture designed to enable vertical and horizontal scaling of decentralized applications. Okay, blah, 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 great. It's a new platform for us to build on. It's achieved by creating an operating system-like construct under which applications can be built. The software provides accounts, authentication, databases, asynchronous communication, the scheduling of applications across hundreds of CPUs, cores, or clusters. The resulting technology is a blockchain architecture that scales to millions of transactions per second, eliminates user fees, and allows for quick and easy development of decentralized applications. Wow, sounds great. If I want to develop something, I'm going to sit it on top of this. Now, what does that have to do with going onto an exchange and buying coins of EOS? This is what I'm struggling with. And okay, maybe I look like an idiot. Maybe in a day or a week or a month or a year, I'm going to look at this video and say, God, you're so stupid. It's so obvious what it means. But right now, my little brain can't figure it out. I understand that EOS is a piece of software that allows for these decentralized applications. But if I write a piece of software, which I have, you can't go onto an exchange and buy coins of my software. So it's a bit weird. Maybe I'm too old to figure this out. And hopefully somebody will explain it to me. But that's where I'm at right now with this whole cryptocurrency thing. Now that maybe I shouldn't be looking at that. You know, maybe it's just an investment or a gamble or whatever on these things of value. But it's the thing underneath. Like if I buy Apple stock, which I bought a lot in my day, you know, I know what Apple produces and I know why I'm buying stock in them. I'm saying that the value of that company is going to increase and so on. So in this case of EOS, for example, or any cryptocurrency, what am I buying into? You know, that the software will increase in value? Well, the software has no value because it's open source. So it's really confusing how those two sides relate. The thing and the coin of the thing. Smart people, please explain it to me in the comments below. So, there we go. Now, that all being said, I know how to read these white papers and establish if it's a good thing or a bad thing in there, you know. And I guess I should set aside the correlation. And I should just say, okay, I can read this white paper. It seems to make sense to me. Seems to solve an actual need. Therefore, I should buy coins of it. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. You're watching my brain in process right now. So, maybe boring. So, there we go. Let me skip back to something now that, you know, a lot of people are talking about. We're in some kind of bubble. Absolutely right. We're in a bubble. And remember the dot-com bubble in the late 90s? Maybe some of you do, some of you don't. I definitely do. I was investing in the late 90s. And I made a lot. I lost a lot. And that was supposedly the dot-com bubble. But if you look at the companies now, the biggest companies in the world, like Apple, they were in the dot-com bubble. So they were not a scam. So being in a bubble does not equal scam. I think what will happen is that we're going to see some inflation here. And then the bubble will burst. And things that are crap will disappear. And things that are left behind that are good will be good and amazing. And, you know, don't expect that you can figure out which ones are going to survive the bubble and which ones aren't. Because those of us investing in the late 90s and people much, much, much smarter than me and much more experienced than me also had, you know, lost a lot of money at that time. But if, like me, you had bought Apple in the late 90s, and you still had it, like me, now you're sitting on a lot of wealth. So it worked out, right? So I'm not worried about the idea of a bubble. I'm not at all. Shit happens. Okay. Gosh, this is a long rambling video. I'm not even going to be able to do like little funny graphics over top of it, I don't think. I'm going to end it here because I think I've rambled on enough about this. The next one, for sure, I'm going to talk about opening trading accounts because I'm definitely trading and I'm definitely, you know, putting my money in already and more. So I believe in it as a market. It's just this little thing I'm having about relationship. Anyway, see you soon. I'm Phil. I'm trying to learn cryptocurrency, and if you know, please comments. Thanks. See you soon.